Hey everyone! In this video I'm going to compare 7 bags that are frequently recommended for long-term carry-on travel. My fiance and I are going on a 10-week trip through Europe and parts of Africa, and we both needed to get carry-on size travel bags for this adventure. So she compared 2 bags, I compared 5 bags, and I'm going to go through all of them right now. My main criteria was definitely size. It needed to be carry-on size. It needed to be have a frame and a suspension system that made it comfortable on your back. I didn't really care about wheels. I just wanted to be able to carry it on my back, and those were pretty much the biggest criteria for me. For my fiance, she wanted to have wheels. She wanted to be able to pull it as well as carry it on her back. Size was a big criteria for her. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with her 2 bags. So the first bag that she looked at was the Osprey Meridian 60. Now this bag is carry-on size, so it should fit on any carry-on compartment for most airlines. It is a 60-liter bag. It is wheeled and convertible, meaning that it's a wheeled bag. It's got backpack straps that stow away here in the back. It's got the handle that comes up here for when you want to pull it behind you. Now these straps clip in down here at the base of the bag on the side here. Clip is kind of behind, it's kind of tough to do while I'm holding it up. It's behind this little back pad here, so it clips in there. It's got a sternum strap. Does not have hip straps, which is one downside of this bag. It is nice and spacious, and one of the cool things about this one it has a detachable day pack that detaches with 3 clips. 2 at the top on either side and 1 at the bottom. And then you've got I believe this is a 45-liter main compartment and then a 15-liter day pack. Now to quickly go through this day pack, it's got 1 top pocket here, pretty spacious with a little clip inside, and then it's got a main compartment with a mesh pocket here and a clip for a laptop pocket as well. Nice material. All these Osprey bags seem to be a pretty similar heavy-duty, durable material. And then the back on this bag is a nice mesh with a gap between the back material, so that'll keep it off your back, so when we're carrying this around and getting sweaty, that'll definitely help. The straps are real nice as well. They got some texture to them, which makes it that much more comfortable when we're walking around sweating all day. The main compartment bag, it has these clips to clip the day pack on, or you can clip them. I believe you can clip them down here when you don't have the day bag attached, and it kind of stows these clips so they're not flopping around and in the way or anything. It's got a clip on the bottom here. It's got a side handle and a top handle. They're both padded and really comfortable. The handle here has a real nice feel. It's got a contour to it and some ridges that make it nice and comfortable. Then the compartments of the bag, it has this main or it has this top pouch that's nice and roomy, easy access up there. And then you have to unclip these straps to get into the main compartment. So that's kind of an extra layer of locking it down when you're not using it. And then the main compartment is really nice and spacious. It's got a mesh pocket on the side here, a non-mesh zipper pocket on this side, and a mesh pocket, 2 mesh pockets on the tongue here. So that's the Osprey Meridian 60. It's a real nice bag. Again, that's a wheeled bag with a main compartment bag and then a detachable day pack. The other bag that my fiance was looking at was the Osprey Ozone convertible bag. It also comes with a detachable day bag and a main compartment bag. It's a convertible in that it has wheels, and then it also has a stowaway backpack strap system. This bag does have the hip straps, which is real nice because those are, again, definitely taking the weight off of your shoulders is really helpful if we're carrying this bag around for a while. It has a nice little pouch inside to put your personal information in case the bag needs to be gotten back to you. These straps, this connects, this suspension system is kind of difficult to get opened up and secured. The straps are already, the shoulder straps are already connected to the hip straps and this kind of back pad. And when that comes down, you need to clip that in to these clips that are underneath, down underneath where the wheels are. And they're kind of hard to get to. They're just not at a really good angle to be able to get there and clip those in easily. So that seemed like it was going to be a real hassle to be able to, convert this and get the backpack straps out and connected. It's just a little bit more difficult. The handle just has 1 rail instead of 2 rails like it is on the Osprey Meridian. The detachable day bag is a zipper-on day bag rather than a clip-on bag, which seemed like it might be a little bit more finicky and difficult to get on and off on the move, or even if I'm just standing here. The day bag on this pack is a little bit nicer than it is on the Osprey Meridian. There's more compartments. It's still got this top pouch here. And it also has a front compartment with a lot of pockets, little mesh pocket, little pencil holder pockets, another zip open pocket here, and then it also has the main compartment, which has a zip pocket on the back here, the main compartment here, and a laptop pouch there as well. So this day pack offers a little more versatility than the Osprey Meridian's day pack, but as far as the main pack, my fiance preferred the Osprey Meridian, the blue bag, compared to this bag, the Osprey Ozone. And one of the big reasons was that the main compartment just didn't seem as big. The Osprey Ozone is a 50-liter bag as opposed to a 60-liter bag. So this is 10 liters smaller than the Osprey Meridian there. Now with this bag, you can definitely tell that the main compartment isn't as tall. It's not as big. It also has that central rail running straight down the middle of your main compartment, which just takes away more space from your main compartment here, making this main compartment of this bag honestly feel really small, which is unfortunate. It has a zipper down here at the bottom of the bag, which I'm just discovering. I think that just connects to the frame that's underneath the bag. As you can see, it's got some metallic framing on the outside of the bag as well. And this bag is also carry-on size, so this should fit in any standard carry-on compartment. And besides that main compartment, you don't have any other front pockets on this bag. Same with the Osprey Meridian. And I mentioned you do have that top pocket. And that's pretty much it for this. So, pros of this bag compared to the Osprey Meridian are this one has a nicer day pack. Definitely with some more pocket options and storage options there. But the day pack zippers on as opposed to clips on, and it seems like the clip-on one might be a little bit easier. Cons to this bag are that its main compartment is not as roomy as the Osprey Meridian. It's 10 liters smaller total size. The handle is not as comfortable and seem as sturdy as the Osprey Meridian. But pros, this bag has the hip straps, which are real nice. And the Osprey Meridian doesn't have hip straps at all, so that's a con for that bag. So this bag wins on the day pack versatility and the hip straps, but it loses on the pack size and yeah, so she chose the Osprey Meridian. That's the bag that she's going with. A little bit less of a versatile day pack, but the main bag is bigger. The handles, all the handles are more padded and more comfortable. It's got the shoulder straps so she can carry it. It just doesn't have the hip straps, so that's the main negatives of this bag are lack of hip straps, and the day pack isn't quite as versatile. But she did decide to go with the Osprey Meridian 60 liter. Alright, now for the bags that I compared. First up, I saw this bag had high reviews on Amazon. This is the eBags Weekender Convertible, which is I think it's a 50 or 55 liter. I'll add that into the video. $54 liter. So the first of the bags that I compared was the eBags Weekender Convertible. It's a 54 liter bag that I saw highly recommended on Amazon, had great reviews. This bag does have backpack straps that clip in with a little plastic clip down at the bottom of the bag here. No hip straps, no internal frame. The backpack straps, shoulder straps can be stowed away back here, which is nice. So this can be a backpack or kind of duffel bag style bag. It's got some compression straps on the side that can help you compress this thing in size on the top and the bottom here. It's got a nice spacious front pocket. It's nice and deep, which has a few zipper pockets. Looks like 3 zipper pockets and a couple little pencil pockets. So that's nice for some little things stored in the front. It's got this front zipper pocket, which might be nice for storing documents and things that you might need quick access to out here. It's got a little side pocket here with a lanyard and a little drawstring pouch. It looks like maybe a fold-out type of water bottle pocket. You could fold that out and store your water bottle on the outside, or tuck that away, or put things in there and then zipper it and have it in that bag so they're a little more secure. It's got a little spot here where you can put your personal information, your name, phone number, whatever. It has a top pocket here as well, so it's got a nice top access pocket. This bag really does have a lot of pockets, a lot of versatility, which on one hand could be a good thing. On the other hand, things can get lost in those pockets and misplaced and forget where you put stuff. So that depends on you personally. I think that's all the external pockets on this bag. There's a handle strap down here. It has a strap on the side here, and then a strap at the top. Now into the main compartment. It is an expandable, so it's got a zipper that goes all the way around that lets you either zipper this a little bit smaller or lets you expand it. So that's nice. Versatile in terms of the size that you can use it for. And I'm going to open this bag. It opens from the side. It's got a couple straps that are falling out here, shoulder straps. Looks like there's two of them. And you know, compared to how you carry it this way, it opens on the side really like a suitcase luggage style. There's a nice big mesh pocket at the top here. A nice little kind of toiletries style bag that buttons in here and zips. So that's a nice little feature that comes with it. It's got a central divider here built into the bag, and that can be unclipped from the sides and folded flat or used as a divider. It's got a couple straps to hold everything down, a couple little clips in this main compartment, and I think that's pretty much it. So that's the eBags Weekender Convertible. Again, great bag, lots of pocket options, very versatile. It's duffel bag style, no internal frame, but also it doesn't have hip straps. The shoulder straps, the way they clip in with the plastic clips, don't seem as resilient as some of the other bags. But overall, this seems like a pretty nice bag. I don't like it because it doesn't have the hip straps and the internal frame type of support for carrying this for a long time. But overall, this is a really great duffel bag style bag with lots of pocket options. Next bag here is the Kelty Red Wing 44 liter. This bag is a backpacking style travel bag. The shoulder straps and suspension system do not stow away, so this is not as sleek as some of the other bags, but it really does have a great suspension system. The hip straps and the shoulder straps are very robust. It's got some nice room back here to keep it airy when you're wearing it so you're not sweating too much. It's got some nice water bottle pockets on each side, mesh. Yeah, and then this doesn't have a metal frame, but it has a stiffness. Like, I think it's a plastic internal frame. I like that the zippers can be zipped up to behind your head, so nobody's going to be able to get in this thing while you're wearing it from the zippers, at least in the main compartment, from behind you. It does not have lockable zippers, which is a downside. The eBags bag did not have a lockable zipper as well. So you can open up the main compartment. You have to undo a couple clips so that you can open up, and it opens up about 3/4 of the way. So you can't get all the way down into the bottom of this bag unless you remove some things. The internal frame kind of has an arch to it, so that's good for comfort on your back, but seems to compromise a little bit of space inside the bag. It's got a laptop pouch here, and no other internal zip pockets in the main compartment. It's got a external compartment to stash a sweater or whatever you might want to stash in there. And then this clips up to the top of the bag if you're closing the bag up. And then it's got this outside zipper that has some pencil pockets and some more storage options here. And I think that's it. This bag doesn't, oh no, it also has a top zipper that's again accessible kind of from behind your head on this bag. So that's got some little extra storage space there. So this is a nice backpacking style travel bag. It is a little bit over the carry-on size limit, just barely. So you can probably get away with it in a lot of situations, but for us, we didn't want to risk it. I didn't like that it wasn't quite as sleek as some of the other bags, having these straps that can't be folded away. And it didn't seem quite as big as even the, a 40-liter bag that's a little bit smaller, but is set up a little bit better to have better access to the main compartment. It doesn't have a ton of great small storage options, but overall it's a nice bag. It's a good travel bag. It's a backpacking style travel bag. So if that's what you're looking for, great suspension system, this is a good bag for you, but not the bag for me. The next bag I'm looking at is the Porter 46-liter by Osprey. This is another travel bag by Osprey. It has an internal, or it does not have an internal frame. It is, I could bend this thing over. It does not have a plastic or metal internal frame, but it does have a pocket here. Thought that was the backpack strap pocket, but it has back stowable shoulder straps to turn this thing into a backpack. And the other nice thing about the Osprey Porter is it has the hip straps, and not great hip straps, they're not super thick, but you pull these out and you do have hip straps, so that takes some of the weight off your shoulders, which is nice. And they stow by tucking into a pocket right here. The shoulder straps come down and clip into the hip straps, and then you've got your suspension system. It does not have an adjustment up above the shoulder here, but it does have a sternum strap here. And, oh actually, I'm sorry, it does have the adjustment above the shoulder. You just have to clip it in at the top, pull, and you can adjust that. So I'm going to stow this away for now. And one of the things I love about this bag is how sleek it becomes. Even though it has the hip straps and the shoulder straps, you can stow them away, and you wouldn't even know that this bag is a backpack. It looks and feels just like a suitcase, carrying suitcase. So like I said, it's got a pouch back here, maybe for a laptop, accessible from the back. A nice padded handle on the top and side. This is carry-on size, so this should fit in most typical carry-on compartments. On the front, we have a vertical zipper that gives you access to a pouch here, maybe for travel documents, whatever. You've got a nice front storage compartment with mesh pocket and pencil pockets and a good amount of space here. So that's really nice. And then, getting into the main compartment. Again, this is a 46-liter bag, so it's got a nice spacious main compartment. It comes with a shoulder strap. Probably won't use. It's got two zipper pockets, one on this side that's not mesh, one on the other side that is mesh. Does not have any straps to strap things down to the bottom of the bag to keep it tight. but it does have a lot of space, and it has these straps that can go across the top once this is closed, and you can tighten down on these straps to squeeze everything in and keep the bag a little bit smaller. So this is the Osprey Porter 46. Again, a good suspension system, not the best suspension system. The hip straps are not super large and robust. Nice pocket options, very sleek. Does not have the internal frame for support on your back, but it is a nice spacious bag and another great option from Osprey. But this is not the bag that I chose to take with me. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think this has, in the main compartment here, it has lockable zippers, so that's a nice thing about this bag. The Kelty bag and the eBags bag did not have lockable zippers. Both of my fiance's bag that she looked at, the Osprey Meridian and the Osprey Ozone, did have lockable zippers on the main compartment. The next bag that I looked at was the Osprey Farpoint 55 liter. Now this bag is a couple inches bigger than standard carry-on size, so this will not, it will most of the time, but not always fit into a carry-on compartment. You'll probably be able to get away with it in a lot of situations, but again, not something that we wanted to risk, so this was not the bag for us. A little bit too large there, but it does have, like the bags that we looked at for my fiance, it has a detachable day pack. So it has a 40-liter main compartment and a 15-liter day pack. And this 40-liter main compartment, just to be clear, is not the same thing as the Osprey Farpoint 40, which is a 40-liter bag. But that's, if you order this, you're not going to get an Osprey Farpoint 40 with the day pack. It's not the same thing. So quickly looking at the day pack, it's a nice day pack. It's got a little bit of mesh here on the back, but not a ton of aeration, keeping your back cool, but some nice padding. It's got a sternum strap. It's got a front top pocket, a couple mesh water bottle holders, which I've heard when this bag is filled, these water bottle holder mesh pockets being on the front of the bag are really hard to get a water bottle into, so that's kind of a little bit of a design flaw there. And then opening the main compartment, it's a decent amount of space in there. Got a zipper mesh pocket here and a laptop pocket there. I'm not sure that I like the laptop pocket being on the day bag because I don't always necessarily want to keep a laptop in my day bag. And the main bag portion of the Osprey Farpoint 55 is a nice, large, deep compartment. Again, this is 40 liters. It's got a nice zip mesh pocket on the tongue. Straps, compression straps, to keep everything tight and held down in here. But pretty large, plain compartment. And it's got these clips and straps that can go across the front to help you tighten and flatten this down if you're trying to get this thing as small as possible. It's got these clips at the bottom here, which I'm not actually sure what they're for, unless they clip into the day bag somehow, which I don't think they do. But these might be extra compression straps to compress and hold everything down tight. It's got lockable zippers for the main compartment, so that's nice. Does not have a top pocket, and then again the shoulder straps are stowable here on the back, so that makes it nice and sleek when you want it to be. But you can open this thing up, pull out the shoulder straps. It has a nice hip strap suspension system. So this is a really nice suspension system. And then this tongue for the shoulder straps can just fold up, and it tucks nicely up behind where the hip straps are connected. So that's nice and out of the way. And then you've got this thing on your back. So that's the Osprey Farpoint 55. Again, it's a little bit too big for carry-on size, standard carry-on compartments. It's nice that it has the removable day bag, but the main compartment is a little bit plain when you take that day bag off. Not too big of a deal, but really I didn't like just that it was a little bit too big. Otherwise, this is a great travel bag. If you're not worried about sticking strictly to carry-on size, this would be a great bag to choose. But again, not the bag for me. So one thing I forgot to mention about the Osprey Farpoint 55 is that when you've got the day pack removed and you've got the shoulder straps out, you can attach the day pack. It has little clips that let you attach it to your shoulder straps, so you can wear this thing on your stomach hanging off of your front shoulder straps rather than having two sets of straps over each shoulder, which makes it a lot more comfortable to carry the day pack on your stomach. Or you can just zip the day pack onto the back of the bag like that, and then you're only carrying one large bag system on your back. Also, the back padding for this bag is not super comfortable or advanced here, so might get a little bit sweaty. That's it. And this is the bag that I chose to go with. I've already used it a little bit, tested it out. I've got some things stashed away in it. This is the Osprey Farpoint 40. This is, again, not what you're going to get with the Osprey Farpoint 55. That's not the Osprey 40 with a day bag. This is a different bag. It does not have attachment points for a day bag. It has these straps that go across the front to help you compress everything down. It has a top bag here, a top zip compartment. Again, these water bottle mesh bags are on the front of the bag, which when this thing's packed tight, it's going to be a little bit difficult to access those, especially with a water bottle. So if I get into the main compartment here, first the front storage compartment, not the main compartment. So this has a mesh pocket, storage for laptop here, laptop pouch, a nice deep storage pocket here. And then into the main compartment, I've got my travel cubes there. You've got a nice big storage zip pocket here and a lot of space in your main compartment. This is a 40-liter bag, but it really feels like you got a lot of space. Straps to compress everything to the bottom of the bag. And yeah, this is a real nice, simple, but durable and versatile seeming bag to me. The back straps stow away, and then this, again, rolls up and folds up behind the hip straps, just like in the Osprey Farpoint 55. It has a real nice hip suspension system and shoulder suspension system that straps in together and stows away nicely for a sleek bag overall. It's got a handle on the side and a handle on the top. And yeah, this was the bag that I am choosing to take with me on my 10-week adventure through Europe with my fiance. I really liked it because it is carry-on size. It's 22 inches tall, so it will fit in standard carry-on compartments. It's got the lockable zippers, It's got a big main compartment. I still am going to get a small day bag to go along with this, or maybe just use the backpack that I already have. Yeah, and I like the suspension system. I really like that this has big, robust hip straps, a nice adjustable suspension system, but it can be stowed away and be very sleek. So my main two bags that I compared were this and the Osprey Porter 46. And part of the selling points was the Osprey Farpoint 40 had better hip straps, more robust for carrying this thing on my waist, getting some of that weight off my shoulders. It does have an internal frame for support on your back, which the Osprey Farpoint 40 did not have. And the main compartments seem about similar size, even though the Porter 46 is 6 liters larger than the Osprey Farpoint 40. But they seem very similar in size. And overall, I'm trying to push myself to go as light as possible. The Osprey Farpoint 40 is the bag that I'm choosing to take with me. So I hope this video was helpful, comparing these 7 bags. And I wish you all luck on your travels. So have a great day.